Good day, Coach Jude and classmates. I am Little Teacher Cristina Celeste C. Garcia, and this video report is from Studyhub 2. So today, me and my members will discuss about the nature of teaching and teaching roles. Each of us will discuss a part of a topic. In my part, I will discuss about part A that answers what is teaching. But before that, let me introduce first my members and their topics. For part B, the roles of a teacher will be explained to us by Miss Ariana M. De Los Reyes. For Part C, the challenges in teaching will be discussed to us by Miss Giselle May F. Natividad and also Miss Janelle Gwen Salvador. And lastly, the 5 pillars of education and also the summary of the whole topic will be discussed to us by Miss Jaika M. Villalino. Now, before I give the floor to my members, let me first discuss what is teaching. But before that, these are the objectives. First objective is to explain the meaning of teaching and the importance of teaching. Second is to understand the roles of teacher in guiding and shaping students. And then the third is to realize how teaching helps in preparing students for the future and improving society. So what is teaching? Teaching is one of the most important jobs in our society. It is the process of a teacher helps a student learn new knowledge, skills, and values. It is not only about giving lessons in class, but also about guiding students to grow, to think, and to prepare for the future. A teacher is like a second parent because they provide both knowledge and values to shape a student's life. Without teaching, learning will be hard and the society will not grow. According to Wikipedia, teaching is the practice done by a teacher to share knowledge, skills, and values to a student or learner. It is connected to learning because students receive and apply what the teacher gives. Now, let us go to the types of teaching. First type is teacher-centered. In this type, the teacher explains while the students only listen and not talking. Example, in math class, the teacher solves a problem on the board and the students just copy and listen. The second type is student-centered. Here, students join more while the teacher only guides them. For example, in English class, students make their own story or tell their own story while the teacher only guides them or give them tips and corrections. And the third is collaborative. Students work and learn together in groups. Example, in science, students are grouped to make a project like creating a model of a solar system or other project. And the fourth is interactive. Learning is done through activities and discussions. So example is in history class, the teacher holds a debate about an important event so students can share their ideas. And fifth is experiential. Students learn by doing or through real-life tasks. Example is in cooking class. Instead of just listening, students actually cook a dish or learn from the experience. So all in all, teaching is not just about lessons, but also about guiding and shaping students for the future. Different types of teaching help students learn in different ways, and each one is important in making learning effective. Now that ends my part about teaching. Now let us move on to the next topic, which will be given to us by Miss Ariana M. De Los Reyes. Thank you.
Good day of each and everyone. My name is Maria Ariana Andalos Reyes, the next reporter. To sum up the discussions of Casey Garcia, learning is its mean guiding and supporting learning by sharing knowledge, skills, and values. So today I will be discuss about the roles of a teacher. So now let's start. So what is the role of a teacher? It is the responsibility, behavior, and expectation of being a teacher. It is encompasses everything, and it is instructing student in academic subject academic and for shaping their character or behavior, and it is preparing them for the future. So the first role of a teacher is the teacher as a person. So the teacher as a person. So this is the encompasses the personal qualities, attributes, and it is about their humanity. It is how they connect with students on personal level and the kind of role model they are simply by being themselves. So it means it is the qualities of being a good teacher. So first qualities of a teacher is the empathy. So empathy meaning it is a teacher, it is the understanding of a student. So example, it is a teacher notice a student seems withdraw and take the time to ask if they are okay and offering them a listening ear. So we need to understand or we need to find out what is the problem of the student. So next example is the most important qualities of being a teacher, the patience. Patience, it is example, it is a teacher re-explain a concept multiple times. It is the teacher using different approaches so that a student can understand very well. So next qualities is enthusiasm. So enthusiasm, it is the feelings of excitement. So a teacher should excite about the topic that a teacher will discuss. So that is the good qualities of being a teacher or a teacher as a person. So the second role of a teacher is a teacher as a professional. So teacher as a professional is to expertly guide student learning and growth. It is while upholding ethical standard. They are continuously learning their skills and connecting with parents and the community. So it is a professional teacher do more than just teach. They are the guide learning, the mentor, instructor, and they are the set good example or the role model. So they share knowledge, create engaged lesson, and check student progress by using of formative assessment like quizzes and discussion. They also manage classroom, support and talk to parents, and they keep learning and follow ethical rules, work with others, and stand up for education. So let's proceed to the next role of a teacher. So it is number 3, teacher as a community leader and social advocates. It is uses their position to improve and support the community by promoting education and addressing social issues and empowering individuals. Meaning they use their position to improve the community and to fight for what is right for the students and the society. Teacher as a community leader, they are the organizer. They organize school events, programs, local project that brings together with students, parents, and the community member. So next one, they are the role models. They are demonstrating integrity and civic responsibility. They are inspiring students and the community members to act ethically. So in the social advocate, they are addressing um, barriers of education like discrimination, bullying, and the lack of resources. They create awareness campaign or policies. So the number 4 is the role of a teacher is a teacher as a model character. So meaning they emphasize the teacher's responsibility to embody positive characteristic. They trait and serve as a role model for students. So in this role, they focus on the good or the positive trait of a teacher. So This is the last role of a teacher. So a teacher as an expert. So teacher as an expert, they have a strong knowledge of their subject and they know how to teach it well. They also inspire students with their knowledge and skills. They are the expert in doing lesson planning. They are the expert in using technologies, in presenting presentation in their about their subject, and they expert in using different techniques and strategies in teaching. So that is the role of a teacher as an expert. So that's all about the roles of a teacher. So now let's move on to the next topic. So now I will give the floor to Miss Giselle May Natividad and Miss Janelle Gran Salvador, who will explain the challenges of a teacher.
Good day everyone, my name is Salmay Natividad from B.Ed 1A. Today, we will discuss about the challenges in teaching. Before that, let's recall first what Miss Ariana discussed about the roles of a teacher. A teacher is someone who helps students learn, grow, and develop their skills and knowledge. They guide and now, proceed to the there's some kind of challenges in teaching. First, multicultural classrooms, meaning students from different cultures and traditions. The teacher must respect and include everyone. Example in one class, there are Christians, Muslim, and indigenous students. The teacher uses stories and activities that respect all cultures. Second, learner-centered teaching, meaning students should be active in learning, not just listen to the teacher. Example, instead of the teacher only lecturing, students work in groups, do experiments, or share their ideas during the lesson. Third, multi-grade classes, meaning one teacher teach two or more grades. Example of this is a teacher in a small school teach both grade 4 and grade 5 in one room.
Good day, Coach Jude. Good day, classmate. So, I am General Gwen M. Salvador. I am from B.Ed 1A. So first, let's recall the topic of Miss Giselle. No, it's all about the teacher face challenges like having students from different cultures, teaching many grade levels, using technology, understanding how the brain learns, dealing with different kinds of talents, and helping children with special needs. So now let's move on. I'm going to tackle about my report. It is all about first, the ICT integration, second, the brain-based education, and lastly, the multiple intelligence. So first, I discussed to you the ICT integration. So ICT integration can also be described as the utilization of computers, the internet, and the communications network in teaching and learning, which include audio, video, conferencing, synchronous, and asynchronous, online communication and collaboration tools, email, voice over internet protocol or VoIP, and online course management systems. Examples: teacher use PowerPoint, videos, or simulations to explain lessons. Second example, we have here student use Google Classroom or MS Teams to submit assignments. And we have virtual or online classes, Zoom or Meet as part of learning. So next, I will discuss the brain-based learning. So brain-based learning theory is a theory that is based on neuroscience that suggests that the traditional way of school and institution is not the best method for most students. It involves allowing students to move take brain breaks, and be more hands-on in their education. It is uses a scientific approach to planning lessons and implementing strategies in the classroom that serve the students in the best way. Examples: using games, songs, and movements so students stay active and focused. Another example, giving breaks during long lessons so the brain can rest. Lastly, using visuals, colors, and stories to make learning more memorable. So lastly, I will discuss the multiple intelligence. So multiple intelligence refers to a theory describing the different ways students learn and acquire information. This multiple intelligence range from the use of words, numbers, pictures, and music, to the importance of social interactions, introspection, physical movement, and being in tune with nature. The theory posits that an understanding of which type or types of intelligence a student may possess can help teachers adjust learning styles and suggest certain career paths for learners. The theory has come under criticism from both psychologists and educators, where many believe that the various intelligence represent innate talents and abilities. Example, linguistic, writing poems, storytelling. In logic mathematical, it is solving puzzles, experiments. In music, are singing, making rhythms, and that would be all. So to sum it up, ICT integration means using technology like computers, internet, and apps to make learning easier and more engaging, while the brain-based education is teaching based on how the brain learns best, like using games, visuals, and giving breaks. And lastly, the multiple intelligence says students are smart in different ways through words, numbers, music, art, movement, people skills, self-reflection, or nature, so teachers should use varied activities. So that would be all. Thank you for listening.
Thanks to you, Miss Janelle Gwen M. Salvador. Before I will proceed discussing what is UNESCO, let me introduce myself first. I am Jaika Villalino from BEd 1A. So, what is UNESCO? UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. UNESCO is a specialized agency dedicated to strengthening our shared humanity through the promotion of education, science, culture, and communication. Its main goal is to build peace through international cooperative in education, science, culture, and communication. Okay, so we have 4 pillars of UNESCO. These are learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, and learning to be. Okay, so I'll be explaining each pillar for better understanding. So first is learning to know. This pillar is focusing on acquiring knowledge and developing understanding. Next is learning to do. So after we acquire knowledge, we have to apply that knowledge we've learned to real-world situations. Next is learning to live together. This pillar teaches us respect, empathy, and cooperative with others, especially in a diverse world. Okay, lastly is learning to be. After knowing the 3 pillars, we have to apply it to ourselves. This pillar is focusing on personal growth and character development. This helps us to be the best, to reach our full potential, and the best version of ourselves. Okay, so to summarize all of our topic, teaching is more than just explaining lessons. It is a meaningful process of shaping learners to become knowledgeable, skilled, and value-driven individuals. Teachers carry many roles, such as uh, being a competent professionals, community leaders, role models of characters, and experts in fields. Along the way, they also face challenges such as handling multicultural classroom, managing multi-grade classes, and responding to diverse needs of the students, including those with multiple intelligence and special needs. So, despite these challenges, teachers continue to adapt because their goal is not just to educate but to inspire the students. So, this is where UNESCO uh, four pillars of education become important, teaching students to know, to do, to live together, and to be. These pillars remind us that education should be holistic, preparing learners not only for academic but also for life. In the end, teaching is both a profession and a mission. It builds knowledge, nurtures values, and helps create a better society through every learner it touches. So that's all. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.